everybody. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Look at all you nice people. Thank you for being here. This is Portland's finest true crime comedy talk show, The Nightmare on Morrison Street. It's Murder Fucking Casserole. Yeah. My name's Colin. I'm your host. How we doing tonight? You guys good? You guys tasty? Yeah. We're all in this tiny room on a hot day. We're gonna get so close to one another. It's gonna be an intimate show. I'm your host, and this is a comedy show, so I guess I ought to tell you some spooky jokes. You guys want a spooky joke? All right, gotta check the script. Check the script for the spooky jokes. Oh my God! Hey! What did the vampire say to the husband when he was about to bite the wife in the neck? Said, "I want to cuck your blood." That's a spooky joke. That's a bloody spooky joke. Hell yeah, make some noise for it. You have to. Tomorrow's my birthday. You have to like me tonight. Yeah. Go ahead and shout out some ages you think I'm turning. 37. Fuck. That's right around in the air. Oh yeah, just subtract 10. That's gonna make it better. 37, 27. You know what? I'm not gonna fucking tell any of you. 32. Damn close. 31. Make some noise for him. He got it. Yes. A ripe boy of 31 talking blood with his friends. That's what we're doing tonight. That's what this show is. It's amazing. So what I've done is I've asked 6 hilarious comics to come join me on stage. They're either going to go through a true crime story with me or play a little game with you guys, the audience. Does that sound like a good time? Hell yeah. Spooky joke number 2. That's right. Hell yeah. Hey. You hear about that great anti-fascist horror author that's tearing up downtown Portland right now? Yeah, his name's Stephen No Kings. Hell yeah. That is a political spooky joke right there. You don't often get those. My favorite Stephen No Kings book is that one that happens out on the ski resort in the winter time. You know, they made a movie of it with Jack Nicholson. You know what I'm talking about, Stanley Kubrick. Yeah. The one where he tries to turn his whole family into pickles. You know what it's called, The Brining. All right. That's a spooky joke. That's a fucking movie spooky joke. You love that. You love it. All right. I just tell you what your feelings are. You like that. You know who else you gotta like? The staff here at Covert Café. Make some noise for our beautiful venue, our room, and the boys that make this old pussy purr. Make some noise for Joe Rogers slinging your drinks back there. Make some noise for Cody Scoggins, the man on the grill. And for the man on the 1s and 2s, our beautiful producer. Make some noise for Joe Mishkin. I love all of these boys, but you know what else I love? The third spooky joke coming at your fucking asses. You know, a lot of folks in the 1970s and 80s around Topeka, Kansas, they were really afraid of this guy, the BTK Killer. You heard of him? You know him? Yeah, me personally, growing up in Flavortown, I was more afraid of the DDD Butcher. Yeah, that's right. Guy Fieri, keep an eye on that motherfucker. He's killing people, and he's doing it with custom spatulas. He's shoving just the greasiest pulled pork sandwich in the victim's throat and using their blood to slick back his faux hawk. That's right. The Butcher of Flavortown. That was the whole joke. Laugh, goddammit. All right, I think you guys are warmed up. You want to get your first guest up here or what? Hell yeah. This first comedian coming to the stage, he's a good buddy of mine, very funny. He runs a show at the Nosh Pit every Wednesday, 7 p.m. It's called Heroes Comedy. You should check her out. But make some noise for Michael Phelps. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Okay. Well, how's it going, Colin? How's it going, all you? You're probably thinking about my famous name and shit. That's probably on everyone's mind.
No, you guys thought that I had the human dolphin coming up here to talk murder with me, but no, it's just a dude with a beard. Not just a dude with a beard. It is gratefully a dude with a beard. Make some noise for Mike.
Thank you.
That's right.
It'd be weird if you had the Olympian on this show.
Yeah, oh man, he's a good get. He'd be a good get just because I've had you on now. So for the people watching at home, that'd be like a fun callback.
Yeah. It'd be really weird to have him go first, though.
Yeah, no, that's something you want to say.
Like, hey, the most famous person in the room. You're just like, yeah, he's going first. Everyone should leave after that.
Is he the most famous person in the room when I'm here?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Mike. Michael Phelps does not. The other Michael Phelps doesn't have a true crime comedy show happening at Covert Café.
That's true. He's been on a lot of cereal boxes, though.
He's been on a lot of cereal boxes, and I'm talking about serial killers. But actually, not tonight, because we have a theme for tonight's show. We have a theme for all of our shows. And this theme, because we love the working folks here at Murder Casserole, we're talking labor murders. Make some noise for it. These are murders that affected the working people and the unions and all that good stuff.
Yeah. The labor. The
labor
force. It's important.
Yeah. But before we get into that, Mike, I did want to ask you real quick. If you're going to murder someone, let's just say, what method are you picking? You doing shoot, stab, or strangle?
It has to be those three.
It has to be those three. I'm giving you... No. You're in my house.
I'd cut someone's brake lines. Then it's untraceable back to me.
I feel like that's a stabbing of an automobile.
Okay, yeah. Why did someone groan when I said cut brake lines? This is
because that's how
smart
they lost
advice.
Yeah, that's how they lost their daddy.
Oh, okay. Someone lost their dad to a cut brake line.
Sometimes
car
mean
accident?
mommies be cutting brake lines. We've all seen Dolores Claiborne.
I haven't.
You like that? That's a Stephen No King's reference. Hell yeah,
Clap
back.
it up if you've seen Dolores Claiborne.
Kathy Bates, Jennifer Jason Leigh, David Strathairn, 1993. Excellent. All right, yeah. My Rex have seen.
Let the record show one person clapped.
Yeah. But they've been at like 15 Murder Casserole shows, so they know
Guys,
the brand.
just get ready. This is what Colin does. He's like, we all know this obscure reference of the Civil War, right? And everyone's just like, I guess we should nod along. I don't want to look stupid.
Yeah. If I make you look stupid, that's rough. That is rough. But we're not talking about the Civil War. No, we're talking about something more obscure. That's right. We're talking about the story of the Night Riders. Make some noise for it. Yeah. You're going to regret that applause by the time I get to the end of the story, because the Night Riders are not good people, just like all the serial killers we talk about are not good people. So the audience, Mike, they're not clapping for the murderers, they're clapping for the segment. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the rule we put in.
Because I'm pretty sure most of these people don't know what the Night Riders are.
Yeah. Well, imagine...
That's the boat I'm in, everyone.
Yeah. The Night Riders, to give you the easiest, quickest pitch, like if I was pitching the Night Riders as a sitcom, is I'd be like, it's like if the KKK had slightly more principles.
Okay, yeah, that sounds bad.
Bad! Not good, but a very interesting thing, because this is one of those cases of economic violence turning into racial violence is why we need to fight back against economic violence. Yeah, so... Let me take you in the time machine. It's 1908, Mike. Western Kentucky, northern Tennessee. Tobacco farmers are being greatly underpaid for their crop due to a monopoly held on the cigarette farming industry by the American Tobacco Company.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Bad news, the American Tobacco Corp. We've all seen Mad Men. That's more relevant. That's a better reference than Dolores Claiborne.
I have seen Mad Men.
Yeah.
Clap it up if you've seen Mad Men.
Yeah. Clap it up if AMC made you a cigarette
smoker. That's a surprisingly low amount of people.
Because that's what it did to me. It's really hard to watch Mad Men not want to burn down a dart and leave your wife. Don't oh my God that. It's an important part of Don Draper's journey. All right, anyway, this Monopoly...
Spoiler alert.
Sorry. That's in like season 3. The show's like 15 years old. But at any rate, this monopoly being held led to the rural farmers in this area organizing and consolidating of their crops and selling them at better rates with the aim of helping farmers. That's a good thing the Night Riders started with. Clap for that! Not as many of you are from the same kind of agricultural lands as I am. This is important business, all right? But the point of this is that it turned it into a racial problem because groups of Civil War, Confederate Civil War veterans' sons, the sons of the dudes who wore gray, you understand, they were all angry about the economic issues that had been caused by Reconstruction following the Civil War. And as with things...
You said we weren't going to talk about the Civil War.
Fuck. I did advertise it.
It always goes back to the Civil War with this guy. Just warning you.
See, here's the deal. I don't know my dad, and I would like it to be Ken Burns. Like, that would be a great deal. Make
There's
some
a
noise
chance.
for Ken. Ken Burns was definitely donating sperm in Iowa in the 90s.
Selling sperm.
Selling sperm. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for referencing my own joke.
Pay
Hell
attention.
yeah. Things turn violent soon, though, because these are old racist bitches in Tennessee, you know. So the Night Riders, they would intimidate farmers who sold tobacco to the American Tobacco Company and force them to sell to their buyers. But unfortunately, what happened with this is many black farmers in the area could only afford to share crop and sell their crops to American Tobacco. So the object of this anger from economic turned to racial just by virtue of the economic disparities caused by racism, Mike. Everybody boo racism. Hey, okay, we needed a pop after that information. Thank you. But anyways, what do you think of that?
I mean, I think you kind of covered all of it.
Yeah, I write to a slant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It reminds me of just the other night, a friend of mine was trying to claim that all tobacco in the world is grown in Virginia. And I was like,
That's
I think,
not true.
I think you have a very narrow scope of the world, sir. And he's like, no, I swear to God. I swear it's all grown in Virginia. That's why the cigarettes in Mexico taste so bad. And then I had to look it up, and it's like 40% of the world's tobacco is grown in China, Nick. And he's like, oh, China.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, yeah, it's only actually like 10% is grown in the United States. You also left out Turkish tobacco. And,
Oh my God, they love the tobacco.
Indonesian tobacco.
Yeah. You ever had a Chinese cigarette?
I have one sitting at my house that I have not smoked yet.
There's like these Tibetan cigarettes too. My cousin put me on where they're rolled in like green leaves. They're like banana leaves almost, but it's tobacco in there, and they're not filtered. They're just tied off with a piece of twine.
Oh yeah.
It's like artisanal smoking. It would go hard in Portland.
Those are cool.
The dive bars would light up with those. All right, and it feels cool. It's like buying small batch beef. You know?
Small batch of beef.
Yeah, I'm not contributing to the industrial meat complex. I'm smoking small batch.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Local,
nice.
artisanal cigarettes.
Yeah, that's good. That's right. Wait, I know the tobacco's name. It's Virgil.
Yeah. So you end up with locally sourced cancer.
Yeah, that's. Hey, I'm from Iowa, highest per capita cases of cancer in the country, and everybody there is like, well, at least we got it here.
That's right.
At least we didn't get any of that Nebraska cancer. Fuck those guys. Regional rivalries. All right, moving along. So there was this group of people within the Night Riders called the Silent Brigade, kind of an offshoot, you know? And they did look like Klans members, which is not great for branding. Or maybe it was perfect branding at the time.
It seems like they were kind of trying to do what the Klan was doing.
Yeah, they're pretty much the more economic Klan. They're more like tobacco-based Klan, the cigarette Klan.
Oh, okay.
Which
the
seems,
Klan that smokes.
Yeah, the Klan that smokes.
Look, they smoke burning crosses. They don't put them in your yard.
Oh, what if the smoking Klan was the first person to invent a cross joint?
Yeah, the T-joint.
Yeah.
Right?
That'd be
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
And then Seth Rogen, who we all love, would have a demon in his closet.
Yes.
That's nice. That's nice. But anyways, they would raid farms and sometimes whip the farmers and their families to intimidate them. They're basically like Southern mob in hoods, you know? But they would also sometimes kidnap sharecroppers for days, all doing it in the dead of night, as the name, the Night Riders, would reference. All right. But the most heinous of their crimes was the murder of the Walker family, who were black sharecroppers, who were all shot in the middle of the night after their house was lit on fire.
Now, wait, what are sharecroppers?
Oh, sharecroppers are people who work the land that they do not own.
Okay.
So a rich landowner, like a landlord, owns a big farm, and he rents out parcels to poorer families.
So they're leasing it to
yeah,
then grow
and it's
on
like,
it,
you
and
work
they
this
get-
long, you work here, you can sell the crop for whatever you want. There'll be a little shack on there.
You know, I worked on a weed farm that was a lot like that.
Yeah.
Back in 2014.
Weed farms are postmodern, like sharecropping.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
There was one guy that like owned all the land, and they had all
yeah.
the little like grow bosses, and you worked for the grow bosses. But ultimately, you worked for Gil because he was kind of the kingpin. And
Yeah.
we went over to his house once to try to ask for more work, and he just wasn't wearing any pants, hanging out with his family in his tidy whities. And his wife was like, Gil, you're not wearing it. You're in your underwear. You can't go outside with these boys in your underwear. And he just looks at her and he goes, honey, I simply don't have them. I simply don't have the pants.
Gil sounds like a guy who has no pants, but he's always wearing a jacket, and that jacket has fringe.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, look at me. I can create a character. All right, all right. But local lore tells of one of the Walker daughters escaping and having a full life, you know, kind of like an Anastasia thing. You know, Anastasia Romanov, you know, she got killed by all the communists, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, but much like the case of
I don't want to look
Anastasia-
stupid either, so.
Well, yeah. See, this is how I bully people into making me seem smart, is that I go, you know about this obscure fact that is not really important or useful, and they go, no, and I go, one more for me.
It'd be so much more obvious to everyone that you were autistic if your obsession was trains.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, I sure
Instead
like a
it's-
train every now and again.
Instead, it's just murder stories, and I love it. I'm here for it.
I mean, here's the nice thing, is that some murders happen on trains and around trains. I was on the Green Line when that kid got stabbed at Clackamas Town. So yeah, it's a sad story, but you're at Murder Casserole. What, fucking buck up. All right. And I remember they had to stop the train because someone got stabbed on it. They're like, this is a crime scene now, and I just hadn't looked up from my novel. Because I'm a performative male. And the cop was like, sir, you have to leave. This is a crime scene. I'm like, what? And just, like, I don't get where I'm going. Because a kid got stabbed.
Yeah, it's his day that was ruined.
Dude. Yeah, I turned into a city mouse real quick when moving here. But basically, it's a uniquely American conflagration of racist and labor-tinged unrest coming to a head, the murder of the Walker family. But no one was ever prosecuted for it, shocker, or any of the other crimes perpetrated by the Night Riders. However, two different Kentucky governors, because you love them, Kentucky governors, they petitioned hard to have the crimes looked into, but the Silent Brigade grew and actually took over a small town in Kentucky in 1910.
That explains a lot about Kentucky.
Dude, Kentucky, I wouldn't want to be lost there with no flashlights.
No.
There's people in Kentucky that I'm sure they're nice people. Any Kentuckians here, you're great. I'm happy you got out. But the only good Kentuckian to me is Loretta Lynn. Aw. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's murderer.
Is that one of the songs?
That's one of my songs.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. But mounting pressure from the American tobacco companies. Do you like how I could just click back into it? Those lawyers eventually brought enough lawsuits on the farmers associated with the Silent Brigade that they collapsed. The corporation won in the end and created a great example of how capitalism breeds racial violence. Everybody say fuck Elon Musk right now. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, fuck Elon Musk.
Current. That's what I got for you, Mike. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could keep going on to. I mean, I feel like everyone agrees. Fuck Elon Musk.
I think right. I think that's.
I don't know why. I don't know why people keep having sex with him. It's disgusting.
Yeah, there's something about the blank gaze. I get it. Not the blank gaze, like the blank look. There's something about that I do find weirdly not attractive but alluring.
Oh,
Like I want to crack open his skull.
He wants to suck.
I
want to
fuck Elon Musk. All right, I want to get that Musk all up on me. I want to smell like a trillionaire when I'm done. All right, we're done. Thank you. Everybody, make some noise for Michael. Thank you. Yes, clap for him. Clap. Clap for the boy. Oh my God, what a good time. Well, guess what, folks? We get to play a game now. You guys want a game? Yeah, I bet you fucking do. Let's get your next panelist up here. She's super funny, runs a show over at the Workers Tap, nice and on theme. Hell yeah, check that out sometime. But check her out right now. Make some noise for Lindy Tongol. Hell yeah, you got to come up to Kendrick. That's rarefied air. You should feel good about that.
I do. Thank you.
Well, how you doing tonight, Lindy?
You know, I feel a little short. I feel a little emasculated. I'm not gonna lie.
I get
This
that.
is,
It hurts when I emasculate somebody. Look how thin this mustache is.
I know. I see it. I see it.
You can see it. Good for you. You got good eyesight. This shit's thinner than the line between good and bad. Hell yeah. I don't know if you've noticed this nice end table. I want to point this out to your right here, Lindy. You like that? Do you like that?
I sure do.
Yeah. You like that little bottle of mystery liquid?
I sure do.
Yeah. You want to take a taste of it? There's a glass there. I don't know what's in it, but there's a cross right next to that. That tells you everything you need to know. I didn't set this up, by the way. This was just here when I got here. You want to try it?
Do I get something?
You get my respect. You get my confidence.
You know,
and probably another booking if it causes an ulcer or something. You're like, do
so
I want that
tempting.
stage time? Yeah.
Not even that. It's just I just want to know.
Well, hey, it's gonna be there all show. So any of the future panelists, they might, if the crowd bullies them into it, they're gonna have to do a shot. And like, I'm here too. It's my birthday tomorrow. I have a ride home. Let's get after it.
Wahoo.
All right. Yeah. Right. All right. Well, let's play this game together, Lindy. But before we do that, let me ask you a question. Actually, what is the headline on the day that you're arrested? No, yeah, put that on Big Daddy desk.
Headline on the day that I was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Arsonist sent to jail for burning down Christian University.
Yeah. You know what's fucked up
Yeah.
is these people. I don't want to call them out too hard, but by the Star Trek Day, they were here early, and I asked them how they found out about the show, and I shit you not, what was the name of the TikTok account, my friend? The Whimsy Christian shouted out murder casserole. That's a victim. We are bridging gaps, everybody. Hell yeah. We have Baphomet by our open sign, all right? And they told people to come here. That's cool. That's
yeah.
unity. That's Portland. Make some noise for our town. Burning down Christian camps. I love it. Let me come with you. I know fire.
Please.
All right, but this game we're going to play, this is a little D&D roll game. We call this game Roll or Die, bitch. Make some noise for it. That's right. So we've got this lovely D12 dice here, all right? And I'm gonna tell you what circumstances you could be in, and then we're gonna tell a little story. We're gonna get the audience to help us out. So the first roll is gonna be for the setting of this epic battle you're gonna do, Lindy.
Okay.
So you could get the Chicago stockyards. That could be where this is happening. Yeah. Labor involved. Yes,
Labor,
on theme.
hell yeah.
A strawberry farm, also labor. Think East of Eden, John Steinbeck. Yes. Perhaps the sewers under Derry, Maine, from Stephen King's It. Stephen No King's It. We all know that. All right. Or the fourth option, you could get Arrakis, the Dune world. The world from Dune. Yeah. Fucking Timmy and Zendaya all popping around in there. Josh Brolin shows up. You thought he was dead. He's there. All right. So go ahead and roll for that, and I'll tell you which setting you get.
Ooh.
That's a hot number one. That means the Chicago stockyards for Lindy.
Yes.
All right.
I am actually moving there soon.
You're moving to
so
Chicago.
I'm moving to Chicago.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'll be sorry to lose you, but you know what? Our loss is Chicago's gain. I tell you what.
Aw,
Make some
shucks.
noise for Lindy.
Shucks.
Blazing new trails. It's a great city for comedy. I look forward to seeing what you do there. And
This story could just propel
could
me
you?
into
Oh
the
my
city,
God!
though,
And then that means I have to end the story with you getting with a venue so I can do Murder Casserole in Chicago. I think they'd like it.
There we
All
go.
right? That's Gacy country too. That's like you got to be careful telling John Wayne Gacy jokes in Chicago because someone probably lost an uncle to the crawl space. Oh, grow up!
Feels like a big euphemism.
All right, now we got to roll for your enemy, who you're going to be fighting in this epic battle. It could be Al Capone. Woof. It could be the Xenomorph, from the Alien franchise. All right. It could be cannibalistic demons necromanced with your dead loved ones as corpses. So these are you understood that.
That's a good one.
Or it could be option number 4. What did I? Oh, Yoda gone mean. Bad Yoda, evil Yoda. So roll for your enemy, Lindy. Oh! Don't do it off the floor. Roll again. Don't even look at it. Don't even look. That's a 7. All right, that means you get cannibalistic demons necromanced with your dead loved ones as corpses.
Delightful.
So think of all of your dead loved ones, and they've come back as we'll just say zombies, but they've been necromanced alive, probably by some figurehead. Let's call it Elon Musk. All right, so now we get to roll for your gear, for your loadout, what equipment you've got to fight these necromantic cannibalized zombie loved ones. All right. It might be, you might have a classic sawn-off shotgun, kind of like Evil Dead. Yeah. You could have a shiny fiddle made of gold.
Ooh, Ooh.
Yeah. You know Devil Went Down to Georgia. Yeah. You could have the One Ring from Lord of the Rings. Makes you invisible. Makes you see pussies and stuff. I don't know. I'm not up to date on my Tolkien lore. Or your last option for equipment could just be Robin Williams' genie from Aladdin.
Aww.
You just have him at your disposal. But specifically, he's got Robin Williams' voice, all right? So, roll for your loadout, Lindy. Oh my God, that's a 10. That means you get Robin Williams' genie from Aladdin! So you're in the Chicago stockyards where they kill all the beef and all the hogs, all right? And you're running against demons, cannibalistic zombies who are your loved ones, you understand? Dead grandmas, aunts and uncles, cousins, all the dead people that you know and love, all right? And you only have the lamp. You love lamp in this, but you rub it anytime you want, all right? So you have a choice to make, all right? You have three choices. You have the choice of run, fight, or hide. What are you thinking?
Fight.
Fight. No hesitation on the fight.
Fight.
I love that. All right, now what we're going to do, Lindy, is get some audience participation. So I'm going to need you to cover/close your eyes. And audience, I'm going to have you vote on Lindy's fate, whether or not Lindy lives or dies. So thumbs up if Lindy lives, thumbs down if Lindy dies. Chicago stockyards, cannibalistic zombies. She's got the genie from Aladdin. All right, okay. Put the hands down, put them all down. All right, Lindy, you can open your eyes now. Oh my God. What a crazy story. So, we open exterior Chicago stockyards, all right? Lindy's making her way through there. She wants herself a nice hot Italian beef sandwich, and that is not a euphemism, all right? Or maybe it is. Maybe it depends on what neighborhood you want to move to. I would say for the lesbians, Bucktown. Yeah. Bucktown's where all the artsy galleries are. All right, so you're roving through there. You've got your lamp, and then who pops out but your dead grandma? And she's like, "Oh, Lindy, let me see you sometime." What do you say to dead grandma? There's something off with her. What do you say to her?
Nice to meet you.
I just picked grandma out of there. I'm sorry. I realize that option brings up kind of a chest of family trauma.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, then I might need some background to DM this story properly. Who else is dead in your life?
Honestly, I feel like I only really know my immediate family. You know, I have an aunt that died.
Okay, aunt. What?
Yeah, I have
give me a fake
aunt.
name. I don't want to get a ghost.
Cindy.
Cindy, all right. Aunt Cindy is there, and she's like, "Lindy, I want to fucking eat your brains. You know, I got to kill you because they want you to dead." And then, but you realize you've got this incredible weapon, a childhood memory of a weapon. Robin Williams, he's alive still in this universe, all right? And he is playing the genie, and you rub the lamp. What power are you asking the genie to use to fight off Aunt Cindy, dead Aunt Cindy?
Oh, man. Probably.
Sorry, that was aggressive.
Probably a bachelor.
Probably a bat?
Yeah. She could not hold on a marriage.
That took me a second, but like you rub the lamp and Robin Williams goes, "Oh, all right, we need an eligible single man to come out here." Yeah. And then he comes out, he's got Marlon Brando's voice. He's like, "Aunt Cindy,
She'll go running.
come on over. We'll have some hot dogs, Chicago dogs. They got onions on them because it's Chicago. They got sport peppers. You need to know these references.
Yes,
Lindy.
yes. No, I'm with you.
They do hot dogs with peppers and onions on them. That's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. But then, dead Aunt Cindy, she charges for you with her sharp, necromanced jaws, and you finally see that, oh my God, this loved one of mine wants to kill me, and I need to whip out something far more militant than just a bachelor, maybe something else that the genie can concoct. And what is he doing with it, Lindy? What's he doing? Tell me. Command the genie.
Oh, man.
Just like a bachelor with a sword or something, goddammit.
Man, get a shotgun.
All right. The earlier option from the chances,
yes.
all right. The genie just pops a shotgun into the bachelor's arms, all right, and it's a golden bachelor. He's got them great tempers.
Of course.
Temples, I'm drunk. He's got them great temples, and then they rack the shotgun, and then the bachelor, he shoots dead Aunt Cindy, but he fucks her first. So she goes out happy, and you don't watch that because it's your family, all right?
Correct.
But you duck behind and you make friends with a cow that was meant for slaughter, but in reality, you're just like, no, your name is Tim now, and you're my best friend.
Yes.
And then as the genie takes care of the problem of dead Aunt Cindy, you and Tim go and hit some Chicago open mics and have that nice Italian beef. Make some noise for Lindy. She lives! These people voted you alive.
Thank you.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well, that's what I got for you, Lindy. Thank you so much. Check out
you.
Workers Tap, and best of luck to you in the Windy City. Make
Thank
some noise
you.
for Lindy again. Wow! What a time! Am I right, folks? You guys having a good time yet? Oh my God. Talk about that tasty food, them tasty drinks. Make some noise for your boys slinging them suds, serving up them boigas. Hell yeah. Gonna keep this thing going. This next panelist, oh my God, they're visiting us from LA and they want to let you know that they're doing the Windy City Comedy Festival in August. So Lindy, check out our next panelist and make some noise for Jason Van Glass.
Thank you, thank you.
How we doing, Jason?
That's fantastic.
Hell yeah.
I expect to see everyone in Chicago August 7th.
August 7th, hottest time to be in Chicago. Most uncomfortable, humid, sticky times.
I look forward to it.
Sticky Chicago.
No, I've never been.
You've
so
never been?
I'm
I'll
going
tell
to
you
base
where.
everything on this one sweltering visit.
I get that. Hey, do you want to know a good diner wreck?
No.
Good, because I didn't have one. I wasn't going to do that on mic. We'll do that afterwards.
I'm not going to go there.
All right. Well, let's get into this story. We got another story for you, and this is an upsetting one, just like the last one was. It's really, I'm going to tell you right now, folks. The third story of this show is pretty fun because it's mob shit, but this one upsetting because it's in Colorado. Fuck Colorado. Oh, you guys all Rocky Mountain bitches? You like eating bull testicles? Hell, whoa. All right. The whimsy Christian likes bull balls. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So we're talking about the Ludlow Massacre. Make some noise for it. Yeah, I'm going to make you clap for a massacre. That's the type of show we're in.
It's a great massacre.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a fun one. All right, this happened. So not a lot of people know about this. Part of the reason why we're doing this episode is because it's important to highlight when the government just kills its citizens for just wanting to, like, not die in a mine, all right? Because the Colorado Coalfield Wars were a series of armed skirmishes between striking miners. Hell yeah, make some noise for the striking miners. But they were going up against either private armies made up of private detectives from the Baldwin Phelps agency, or just the Colorado National Guard was also called in, because who owned the coal company but by one of the biggest villains of our time here in America, John D. Rockefeller. Everybody boo Rockefeller! I don't fucking care you gave us the building where SNL happens. You're a fucking dick.
He built that?
It's called Rockefeller Plaza.
Is
ain't
it in his honor, or is it just because he built it?
It's his seed.
I don't know anything about
His seed got spread around in there.
where he made his money. So
Sure, yeah. He was oil and railroads and stuff like that. So
And
he's both the
television
middleman
studios.
and the energy. He's a bad guy. John D. Rockefeller also, we're going to see, is kind of the architect of this murder. So Colorado was also, usually when we think about coal miners, we think about like West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Appalachia, right? And even Pennsylvania a little bit. But Colorado was statistically the most dangerous place to be a coal miner in the country, all right? With death rates for workers being higher than any other coal state, Jason.
So it was the Wild West.
It was wild out there.
Learning a lot.
Colorado's got some crazy true crime stories. Obviously, Columbine, that happened out there.
Sure.
You got Alfred Packer, the cannibal. That's a fun story. He just came off the mountains and was like, I ate all my buddies. And they were like, cool. He never went to jail for that. That was kind of fun. But at any rate, many of these workers were also, not surprisingly, the striking miners, were also immigrants, mostly from Eastern Europe and or Greece. A big part of them were Greece. Yeah. What do you think of that?
No Welsh?
No Welsh. That is
Welsh.
shocking.
I can say this because I'm part Welsh. They love mining.
They do love mining. You've been to Wales?
Never.
It's kind of fun. I've been to Wales.
Don't brag.
I went to Wales on tour with my college men's choir.
Stop bragging.
Yeah. Can you imagine
Look,
the
we're not
closet
all
cases on that plane, folks?
Big shots in the choir world like you.
Yeah, the University of Northern Iowa Varsity Men's Glee Club.
We
You're
haven't
looking
been
at
to
an
the
alum.
West Virginia of the United Kingdom like you.
It's really beautiful. Wales is dope. England sucks. And I'm not just saying that because I'm Irish. I mean, that's part of the reason. But anyways, on 4/20, 1914, 4/20.
Is that where we get that from?
No. I don't think you want to be stoned thinking about the Ludlow massacre. It's kind of a bummer.
I thought maybe this was going to be where it started.
But I'm doing it right now. But a fight allegedly started, according to the National Guard, when a miner shot first from this tent colony outside of Ludlow, Colorado. And in response, a mixed group of private investigators, again from the Baldwin Phelps. If you're not depressed enough, look up the history of private detective firms in this country. They were basically just private armies.
I'm something of a detective. Do miners have guns? That's my question.
These ones did.
Okay.
Yeah,
so they may
yeah.
have shot first. It's not.
They may have shot first.
Sounds made up.
Well, yes. And what I think happened...
They got money for a gun?
Yeah. Of them having guns?
Do you think I don't think miners had guns.
I don't know, man. I know because we don't talk about it fully as a case in this episode, but we're going to talk about the Battle of Blair Mountain, which happened in West Virginia, like around this time. And all those dudes had guns because they're up in the mountains.
I mean, it's America,
you know?
so maybe.
And also Colorado, I would
up.
not be surprised if they were like, let's arm up. But
It's like when ICE arrests someone and they're like, they tried to kill the ICE agent, and then you see the footage of it. It's like, that's not what happened.
I don't think so, yeah. That's a very current reference. Yeah, sad.
And I think maybe that's history's repeating itself.
100%.
And
Yeah,
they
no,
said
it's all
some broke Eastern European
exactly.
fired the first shot.
Mm-hmm. Things don't change, unfortunately.
I don't think it's real.
Yeah? No, I don't think it happened that way.
Framed him.
I think there was maybe they definitely framed the leader of the striking miners, this guy named Louis Tiklas, who was a Greek immigrant. He was kind of the head. They definitely framed him. But here's what happens, is the Baldwin Phelps Agency and the National Guard are also there. They start firing on the tent colony from elevated positions, including with 2 machine guns. This is pre-World War I. Machine guns were brand new. This is like using lasers on Amazon
So far,
workers.
this is a standard LAPD encounter.
Yeah, no shit, but we're out in Colorado.
A shot was fired. We're not sure from who. It was a cop, and then the cops opened fire, shooting each other. It's happened
Yep.
multiple times.
That
in
did
the last 5
happen,
years.
yeah. Also happened in Bonnie and Clyde, during Bonnie and Clyde spree, which I think is
Are
really
they going to
funny.
blow up a truck full of fireworks in this? Because that happened.
Oh, no, they don't.
I don't know how much LAPD news you get up here, but it's pretty funny.
You know, I think compared to LAPD, I hope you don't have any interactions with our Portland Police Department up here, but
So far,
they're
so good.
way nicer. I think they got the boot put to them a little bit. Like, I got in a car accident a couple weeks ago, and the cop was super nice, and it made me be like, hey, Cap, but you're a cool guy.
We're going to pull the audience later. If you're white, we're going to count one vote.
Yeah,
And then
no,
if you're
that's a
not
white point of view. Everybody boo me real quick. Okay, you guys wanted that too much. All right. Okay. So what also happens is after the shooting happens is that some families, they had dug cellars underneath their tents in this tent camp, you understand? So they went there to hide from the gunfire.
Sure.
But what happened is the National Guard guys came around burning all the tents. So at least a dozen children suffocated in earthen cellars underneath it. These kids didn't do anything wrong. The U.S. government, on orders of a corporate magnate, made these murders happen.
I'm glad we don't do stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm super glad we've advanced. Don't worry, this story ends with us enacting massive systemic change.
It's just great to hear about something that has no modern parallels to anything that's going on.
Exactly, and it's rough for a comedy show, but I'm happy you guys are all here. Make some noise for yourselves. Yeah. Only at Murder Casserole are some of the regular attendees being like, man, I wish you'd talk about a serial killer. This one's a bummer.
Well, now I don't know much about Rockefeller. He's probably a serial killer in the larger sense, right?
He is a serial killer with a pen. Yeah, he's a
But like people
yeah.
died.
Oh, 100%. Oh
Yeah.
my God, and he's part of the reason the Battle of Blair Mountain also happened, and his kid, and Nelson Rockefeller, and then they also got into politics in New York State, which is where all the money is controlled. It's extremely corrupt. Fuck the Rockefellers, fuck the Vanderbilt, which also means, I have to say it, fuck Anderson Cooper, because he is descended from that line.
Nepo baby.
As much as I like seeing Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen get trashed together on New Year's Eve, and I do.
No, they're in the bathroom.
Oh, dear. I can't handle this. I'm going to go ahead and say that. But anyways, subsequently, Louis Tiklas, the leader of the union, Jason, he surrendered. He threw down his gun, and he did have a gun.
He had a gun?
He did have a gun, and he threw down his gun and surrendered on behalf of the miners just to stop the bloodshed. You understand? Please stop shooting people. No! It worked for everybody else, but not him. That was the problem, because what did the Baldwin Phelps guys do? Took him to the train tracks, killed him execution style, said he was running away from them. Obviously a very dirty crime. Everybody was kind of open and shut. This is bad news bears, all right?
So unlike when Democratic senators immediately compromise,
yes,
and it works. In this case, it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
They stopped fighting.
They stopped
just
killing.
agreed to whatever,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
it didn't. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and then they killed the leader, and they were kind of like, we cut the head off. However, this did spark 10 different labor wars, all right? A 10-day labor war where different unions from different industries started fighting back against the Baldwin Phelps, the mining company. Because also, what I'm not saying is these mining companies had employees working for them who were armed. So it's like, if you didn't work, if you were striking, they showed up to your fucking shitty house.
I guess if I had a gun, I'd stop being a miner.
Yeah, they would evict you, then you move into a tent colony with all of your coworkers and their families, and then you arm up because you're like, these guys are going to fucking kill us if we decide not to work, and I'm not working anymore because I'm going to get killed in the mine if I do. All right? Yeah. So that's the whole thing. But actually, kind of similar to the Night Riders, but towards the positive side, the Union took over a small town in Colorado for about 14 days, touched off a whole siege, kind of like the Lincoln County War. But eventually, President Wilson, boo President Woodrow Wilson, he was a fucking asshole.
He's the racist one.
Yeah, he's the racist one.
Unlike the others, he was noticeably racist.
He screened Birth of a Nation, that Ku Klux Klan propaganda movie. He screened that in the White House for all of his buddies. He loved that shit. But anyways, President Wilson sent in more federal troops, forced the miners to stand down and turn over the guns. However, not a single company of the mining, nor the Colorado National Guard, nor the Baldwin Phelps Agency ever faced any repercussions for the murder of 20 people at Ludlow. Very sad.
So Ludlow's not a union town.
Ludlow is probably
in
super not a union. No, what happens in these places is the union either becomes like a stronghold, and it's like, you better be union or we're going to fucking kill you, or which then you turn into like the Night Riders thing. It's like labor movements always go a little bit too far to then being fascist, as fascist as the government that kept them down.
And you think it's not a left-wing town now?
No.
Because Colorado's a lot like Oregon in the sense that you're either in like the wokest place you've ever been,
like
or
Denver.
you're in danger.
Yeah. This is probably a place you're more in danger. Mining towns.
Some parts of Colorado, it's like, oh, only millionaire horse owners live here. And some parts you're like, oh, okay, the horse is wearing a Confederate flag. Saw that once.
Do we have any Colorado people here? Anybody from Colorado?
Well, then let's destroy Colorado.
Fuck Colorado. The only decent place. Denver's fucking weird. I like Fort Collins more. All right, that's what I got. But before I get you out of here, I want to ask you a question, Jason. What is your perfect death?
That I would do to someone else or to my...
No, to you. This is your death. How do you want to go out?
I guess I don't really care how it happens.
All right.
I want you to... You're going to be in charge of this. You're going to take my body.
Okay.
And you're going to put it in a canyon, and you're going to shoot it, and you're going to bury it wherever it lands.
I love that plan, yeah.
And you're going to inherit a lot of laser discs. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what else to do with them.
I'm just going to have them up around and be like, these are from my friend Jason, who asked me to do something with his body.
Yeah.
Like, can I play with it and stuff?
The body?
Yeah.
Or the laser discs? Because you can definitely play the
laser.
You're going to inherit a laser disc player. You're going to inherit about 150 good laser discs, not bad ones.
Okay, good ones. We're talking like the Criterion collection of laser discs.
I don't know how many Billy Blanks movies you've seen, the Tybo guy.
Oh.
But you're going to see several.
I like it. I like that plan. I meant play with your body, but you know what? Now that you've included the laser discs into the deal, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to leave your body.
You haven't even seen the Billy Blanks movie yet.
Make some noise for Jason, everybody. Oh my God, what a beautiful time, You guys love it? You love murder? You love me? Hell yeah. That's good. You better, because it's the time of the show where I point out that it's free, and I'd like you to give money to the comedians if you can afford it. I got a jar. I'm going to start it right there. Pass it around. I got QR codes on the tables. Hit me up. Bulldog Comedy on Venmo or Cash App. Give some love to these comics. Make some noise for the panelists you've seen thus far. Hell yeah. We got more for you. We got another game coming up, all right. Yeah, we're going to have to cue you in. Umi, you ready? You ready to do it? You ready to do this game with me? Woo! All right, everybody make some noise. She's super funny. It's Umi Om. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being adaptable. Thank you for being here. I think you sat on the mic. I think you might have. Hell yeah.
It's good I'm starting this off on the right foot.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a way to sit on it and still get the sound down to it, this is verging on gross. I'm sorry.
Get the sound down to it. Are you talking about using something as a microphone?
Yeah. Or just being near the microphone so it could like talk to us. I don't know. This is gross.
What's gross?
I don't know. With my line of questioning.
I just want to say that like there are so many beautiful people in the audience.
Oh my
today.
God, this is a great crowd. Clap for yourselves.
I'm really proud of everybody for coming out and dressing up and choosing to hang out with somebody when you could be at home watching something and on your game. Yeah, I'm proud of everybody.
Goddamn right, Umi. I agree. Do you want to try that mystery liquid?
What?
Oh, crowd wants to, Umi.
Well, I like peer pressure. So.
I'll do it with you because I don't know what's in it. There's a glass for you there.
Okay, wait. Who brought this?
I think it was a staff member.
Okay.
I think it comes from the bar. Hit me with a little bit and have a little shot for yourself.
It kind of smells, kind of like medicine.
Oh, I love medicine. It's my medicine.
I spilled a little bit. Okay.
Ooh, very aromatic. I feel like there might be a bit of Fernet in there, maybe. Maybe something minty, something sagey. What do you think? Let's do it together. Cheers to the casserole.
Okay, herbal tincture. This is how the seance starts.
Everybody have a group. Everybody, if you got a drink, have a group sippy with it. Cheers to labor, to the working folks.
If you're celebrating something, celebrate. Yeah, cheers
celebrate
to that.
Us. Sláinte. What a confounding flavor!
It's that red flavor that's not
burning.
good. Like that old red flavor that...
Yeah, it's got cinnamoniness into it. Yeah, it's got teeth.
It's a mature palate. It's for a mature palate.
Yeah.
This is somebody who's going to give you something with leaves on it, you know? Like twigs of rosemary.
I'm going to end up on a back road in Gresham tonight with a handgun in one foot and
it feels nice. I feel warm. It reminded me. It unlocked the memory of Red before Red. You know?
Yeah. You know what
Candy.
I like? Mountain Dew Code Red. Where'd that go?
Code Red. Of course you'd like Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, let's get into this game. So
Mountain Dew has the most caffeine of all the sodas.
I'm cool with that. I drink
with
coffee
that?
like a fiend. All right.
Have you tried every flavor of Mountain Dew?
No. But I will say what I have done is that the grocery store I grew up going to, it's called Hy-Vee. It's kind of like Winco out here. It's employee owned. Make some noise for that. Yeah. And they would have, as I'm sure a lot of people in here are familiar, the generic pops, generic sodas that are like the Winco brand, Hy-Vee brand.
Yes. Walmart has a good value.
Yes. Good value. So the Hy-Vee version of Mountain Dew was called Hee-Haw. Which makes a lot of sense when you consider I grew up in a cornfield. Because there wasn't a lot of
Wait. What was it called?
Hee-Haw! Because it's you don't have a whole lot to do in Iowa other than hee and haw. And sometimes you need a green juice that kind of looks like really unhealthy piss to do that.
Okay. I like that though. Like to have a fun sound, like a yoo-hoo.
Yeah, like a yoo-hoo. Yeah. We also drank a lot of Faygo growing up. Where are my juggalos at? Nobody? Losers.
Two hands at the bar.
Right,
Two hands at the bar.
Dude, ICP is a family, all right? You're missing out, all right? Faygo is actually a pretty good budget soda. If you go to the Winco on 82nd and Powell, you can get one for $0.25. All righty, let's get into it. So this segment, we call it Lions No Crime. Make some noise for it. So what this is a two truths and a lie game, all right? I've written down 3 crimes that I've committed. Umi has also collected 3 crimes that she has committed. 2 of them are true, 1 is a lie, all right? So we're going to try to suss out which each other's lies are, and then you guys are going to help us with the sussing. Does that sound like a plan? Hell yeah. So, Umi, would you like to read out your crimes first? You want me to go first?
I forgot there were supposed to be crimes, and I just wrote 2 truths and a lie.
I can make them into crimes. I can make anything into a crime. You're in my wheelhouse. So, do you want to go first, though, or do you want me to go?
I'll go first.
All right, hit me with it.
I've finished a marathon.
You finished the Boston Marathon. Okay, I made it crimey. A couple of you are sick.
I swam with whale sharks.
Swam with whale sharks. Swam with criminal whale sharks. They were the sharks from A Shark's Tale. They were in the mob. Hell yeah. Okay. That's your second crime.
I don't walk my dog because I have a yard.
You don't walk your dog because there's bones in your yard. Wait, what? You don't walk your dog because your dog only likes the bones that are found in your yard, which are your victims, Umi, which are all justifiable murder victims. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. So, wait, you're gonna need to help me. This is fucking me. Was there acid in this? I feel
warm. And
I can see
feel
people's
coated.
thoughts.
I think it's good for you.
I think it's medicinal. Yeah, it feels tasty. I like it. Okay, so number 1 was what? Not swimming with sharks.
I finished a marathon.
Finished a marathon.
The Honolulu Marathon.
The Honolulu Marathon. Am I saying it wrong?
You're saying it wrong.
Well,
so Honu is like turtle,
okay.
And then Nu,
Hono.
and then Lulu.
Lulu.
I love Hawaiian because
I'm
it's like
making
Japanese.
it worse.
The vowels stay the same. They fucking behave, and English is all nuts, yeah.
I hear that. I've been trying to learn Irish, and that language is like 50% phlegm.
Can you say a word for me?
Yeah. Gweefer.
Gweefer, that's a good one.
Gweefer means windy in Irish, which I think is really funny because I think that's where we get the word queef. Some Irish dude was laying some pipe, and he got a burst of wind, and he went, Tashi, Gweefer. And then one of his buddies heard it and then immigrated to America, and he's like, when a vagina farts, it's called a queef. And I looked it up, and I do think that's the origin, so I'm proud of my people. Hell yeah. There needed to be a word for that. Okay. And number 3 was you don't walk your dog. I don't buy that one. I think number 3 is the lie. I think you walk your dog. I think you're good with... What type of dog?
He's a mutt. Possibly terrier, possibly pit bull, possibly like, you know how people just be telling you when you don't know, and they're like, it's probably this one, and so I have like 5 window browsers open.
People
and
get
I'm like,
DNA tests for their dogs like he's a cousin of a serial killer. My
dog is a cousin of a serial killer?
You don't know.
Is this like dogs can be cousins to people because...
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I've met some dogs that are cousins of me. All right. I had a dog named Duke when I was a kid.
Auntie Pitbull and Uncle.
Yeah. No, I feel like you walk your dog. Do you guys agree 3 is the lie, or you guys have other thoughts?
I think 3 is the lie.
3 is the lie? You guys are peer pressure crowd. I love it. That's what a good labor movement needs, is just listening to the charismatic leader. That just makes it politics. All right, we're locking it in. 3 is the lie. Which one's the lie? Tell me now. Yum yum.
Lie is whale sharks. I have not swum with whale sharks.
See, you dropped the Honolulu, and I was like, she's definitely swam with sharks if you can say that word right. And I really wanted the sharks to be mobsters.
Oh, they'd be cute mobsters.
Yeah, just like the Sopranos, but underwater. Listen, Thone, we got to get after this krill account.
This is really good. There weren't enough evil people.
This
in
is
the
a great
Mermaid.
sketch. Oh my God, Ursula.
We're gonna turn the Roger Rabbit movie. Yeah.
Stay away from Ursula?
We're going to combine it with The Little Mermaid.
The
and
fuck I
we're gonna
will.
be under with
Yeah.
the Mafia.
I think that's a good
Who
idea.
framed The Little Mermaid?
All right, get at me. Movie producers, talent scouts, I know you're here on a Monday night on 82nd. Get at us. We'll write and produce. All right.
You're 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. Yeah, you want to do them? You want to get after it?
I want to hear yours.
Do you want another shot of the weird stuff?
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, if you want.
I'm wondering if it's like, is everybody supposed to? Okay, we're not.
No, not everybody. Just whoever wants it. Do another one while I read these. So number 1, here are my crimes, Covert Cafe. Number 1, I was forced to kill a raccoon while working at Marco's Pizza. Number 2, I rear-ended a family van while delivery driving for Jimmy John's. And number 3, I had to help some EMTs escort a corpse from a theater while working as a stagehand. Those are my 3 crimes. They're all aiding and abetting and traffic violations. So number 1, I was forced to kill a raccoon while working for Marco's Pizza. You know, raccoon shows up in the alley. You got to do something about that, all right? Number 2, I rear-ended a family van with the family in it while delivery driving for Jimmy John's, and it was a hit and run. I just left. And then number 3, I had to help some EMTs escort a corpse out of a theater seat when I was working as a stagehand, because it was during a theater performance. A dude had a heart attack and died in his seat, and the EMTs had to show up, but they didn't want to disturb the show, so they had to get me to come in with my flashlight and usher them out.
That's amazing.
The show, it was a performance of the Texas Tenors. You know the Texas Tenors? They're 3 dudes in cowboy hats who sing a lot in Branson, Missouri. It's a Branson act. We're familiar with Branson. It's like the Las Vegas for rednecks. And they were a bad singing group of country singers who sang like operatic country is how I would describe the show.
That's why you had a heart attack.
Probably, yeah. It was from the barbecue that they mandatorily serve at the Texas Tenors show. Yeah,
I think it's the first one.
You think number 1 is the lie? Killing the raccoon at
What does
Marco's
everybody
Pizza?
else think?
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you guys don't think I rear-ended a family? Dude, I rear up on families. They had a sticker on the back. It was funny. All the stick figures. Okay, so the crowd split with you.
Well, I think that it's something I could see myself doing at a certain age. So I think you were young when you did it. And I also think you would have stayed.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Cool. Interesting. Y'all ready for the reveal?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for this? Number 1's the lie. It was my mom that made me kill a raccoon, and it was at home. Yeah. I was just following orders.
I think it's really cool that you grew up hunting, because I grew up not eating meat.
Oh, I wasn't a hunter. This was just a raccoon that was dumped on my front porch by my dog.
Haven't you also killed a squirrel, though?
Yeah, I've hunted squirrels. Yeah.
He's like, I'm not a hunter.
See, this doesn't count as hunting to me because they're varmints, you know? Under a certain size, it's not hunting, it's providing.
Providing.
Yeah. They don't have souls, the squirrels.
Squirrels have souls.
Nah, I call
Have you
bullshit
seen their
on
feet?
that. Hell yeah, that was good. All right, so real quick, I'm going to ask you one more question before we get you out of here, but we have to do the shot right after I ask you the question, okay?
Yeah.
So real quick, here's the question. Umi Om, what is the most fun crime? Now quick shoot. Now answer.
Anyone you don't get caught doing.
Fuck yeah! Most badass answer you could give. Make some noise for Umi. That's what I got for you, Umi.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you for being adaptable. Make some noise for Umi again. Yeah. Get your water. You're gonna want that. All right. After that drink. We don't serve Fireball here. I think there's Fireball in that. Or there is the spiritual equivalent of Fireball. I'm salivating a lot. Just as an update. I want to pull the room. Has Ike's shown up yet, Havana? No. That's okay. Hey, everybody make some noise for Ike's for not making it. No, don't boo him. He is both my barber and the father of 7 children. If any comedian should miss this show tonight, it's him. All right? He has to reaffirm my mullet in a week and a half, and he has children to provide for. And we're going to get your next comic up here. One more story, all right? One more story, then one more game, all right? You guys ready for your next panelist? Woo! Yes. Oh, my God. Put your hands together. She's super funny, good buddy. It's Havana Aladro.
Wow, everyone
everyone's here on a school night. Love
School
that.
night, hell yeah.
You look
It
like
is.
you ditched.
No. Little dog.
I'm
right
pointing
up
to.
front.
There's a dog up here.
Don't draw attention to. We don't want to spook the dog. Dogs are like ghosts. If you acknowledge them, they don't want to be your friend.
That's more like cats. Cats, you have to just like lay down and pretend to be dead, and they'll give you attention.
I meant with a microphone.
Oh, yeah.
If you address them with a microphone, they don't want to be your friend, just like
Yeah.
ghosts. Like, I can't say, hey, ghost, make me a homie, and they won't do that here at Covert.
Hey, dog, want to be friends? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
See?
You're right.
Doesn't want shit to do with you.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to end up like the Sublime dog and getting his ear holes blown out because the Sublime dog had to be at every show.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You guys know that about Sublime? Sublime was a band. They sang Santeria and What I Got. They also had a dog as their mascot that they had on stage at every show, and that dog ended up going deaf because dogs are not supposed to hear that much speaker shit. And as much as I like getting high and listening to Santeria, justice for the dog. All right, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Yes.
I was just gonna say a good old peanut butter on the balls. Anyone?
Good peanut butter on the balls. That would have
A
been
good old-
better.
Okay.
And the-
Okay. It's a school night. Okay.
I think there's a minority
Cover
of
that
balls
dog's
in the
ears.
room, everybody. Havana, I don't think they're... I think, make some noise if you have balls.
Yeah.
And I don't mean theoretical, I do mean testicles. Now make some noise if you don't have balls. This is
I don't know why I stayed silent.
Because you have theoretical balls. Yeah. Like, I'm not talking about cojones. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
testiculares. All right. Let's get into this. We're
Yeah.
talking about a very fun crime. A lot of us know this murder. This is one of the more famous ones that is connected to labor. That's right. We're talking about Jimmy Hoffa. Make some noise for Jimmy. We've all heard the name Jimmy Hoffa. That movie, The Irishman, that came out. Martin Scorsese, Al Pacino played Hoffa. You know, miscast movie. Wrong. Everywhere wrong.
Yeah.
And I love Martin Scorsese. This isn't a movie show. This is a murder show. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
All right. So James Riddle Hoffa was born in 1913 in Indiana to a working-class family. All right. Now, as a teenager, Jimmy became involved in the Teamsters Union, which is, by the way, I didn't know what the Teamsters were for the longest time. Teamsters are truck drivers. They just didn't want to call it the Truck Drivers Union. I think there's some other jobs that are connected to shipping that are involved in also covered under the Teamsters Union, but mostly it's a trucking union.
Okay.
All right, that's who the Teamsters were. Also, fun history fact, my grandfather, Jerry Mattox, everybody boo Jerry.
Boo, Jerry.
Jerry was a piece of shit. Jerry worked as an accountant for trucking companies in the 60s when Jimmy Hoffa was the head of the Teamsters Union. And I'm pretty sure that old motherfucker knew where some bodies were buried. Jerry Mattox confessed to all of his grandkids once that he didn't kill this guy, Don Trupo, but he knew where his body was.
Dang.
Wild.
That
That's not
that
what we're
honestly makes sense coming from you. It's like, yeah.
No
you're-
shit, right?
you're-
Yeah. Teamsters Union, that is the
grandpa.
redneck mafia.
Colin
that's-
looks like his grandpa definitely knew where dead bodies were.
Oh,
like,
yeah. And he told
just-
me, he took me out there as a kid. He's like, this is where we put Don.
I feel like your family used to punish you by saying, you want to be one of those dead bodies? And that's how you got into all this.
No, my family punished me by taking away my Criminal Minds viewing.
Yeah. Yeah, that suits
You guys
you.
like Criminal Minds? Yeah. Mandy Patinkin, Joe Mantegna, great show. All right. So, but organized crime was very, very heavily involved in all of the unions in the 50s and 60s, especially the Teamsters Union. The mafia, the Italian mafia, would use the union to launder money and also fund their other things. The Teamsters Pension Fund is the reason why Las Vegas is a thing.
Oh.
That's all Teamsters money that the mob borrowed from Jimmy Hoffa to go build all the casinos. You understand?
Oh.
All right. So
We need casinos.
yeah, we need them, dude. I spent 36 hours in Vegas, and that is the perfect dose for me. I think I'm good.
Did you win any money?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I played blackjack, and it was so much fun. And then we went to a strip club, and those strip clubs in Las Vegas are otherworldly, guys.
Yes.
All right. Here in Portland, we think we know strip clubs. Nuh-uh. All right. They're in it to win it. All right. But at any rate, After becoming known as an aggressive negotiator in Detroit on behalf of the union, Jimmy Hoffa became the president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters in the 1950s, making an enemy of supposedly leftist president John F. Kennedy. All right, because JFK knew very much so, and through his brother Bobby, who was the attorney general at the time, knew that the mob was involved in the Teamsters Union and wanted to break the mob. But also, the Kennedys also owed a lot of their power to the mob. It's a very long story. We're not getting into the Kennedys and the mob. All right. But Hoffa certainly ordered beatings and vandalizations and probably a murder or two over his tenure. But the only criminal charge that ever stuck to him was jury tampering. All right. Yeah, he got charged with fraud for stealing money, laundering money. He gets popped for jury tampering, goes to prison. While in prison, he loses his spot as the president of the union and gets into a fight, as seen in The Irishman, with a mob boss over racial shit, because Jimmy Hoffa fucking hated Italian people. Make some noise for that.
Boo!
Are you Italian?
No.
What the fuck?
Make some noise for a meatball.
Make some meatball. I wished I was Italian when I was a kid, really bad. I wished
You
I
could
was.
tell us right now you're Italian,
swarthy.
we would just believe you.
No, you wouldn't. Look at his face. This face is a map of Ireland. Okay.
You can tell me this dog is Italian. And
Italians don't wear bolo ties, Savannah. All right. I bet that's a compliment though, because Italian dudes are better looking than Irish dudes. That's always been the stereotype, and bigger penises. All right.
I wasn't calling Colin sexy right now. I was
yes,
just saying,
you were. I'm gonna decide to say that you were.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. All right. But ran afoul of this guy Tony Provenzano, who was a mob boss involved in the union. So once he gets released from prison, Hoffa starts a campaign of slander against the mob, basically being like, the mob are involved in the Teamsters, bringing a lot of heat on the mob. So what do? In 1975, Jimmy goes to a restaurant to meet up with some of his mob contacts, including Frank Sheeran, the subject of The Irishman, right? Played by Robert De Niro in the movie. Goes to this restaurant outside of Detroit. He gets out of his car, gets into another car, and is never seen again. All right? It's one of the great mysteries of true crime that nobody fully knows what happens to Jimmy Hoffa. Now, 2 years later, they do declare him dead because he hasn't been. Legally, he is dead. However, many theories persist. Richard Kuklinski, the Iceman, you heard of him, right?
Yeah.
See, that's my guilt trap. Richard Kuklinski, if you've seen some documentaries on HBO, he was a hitman for the mob who claimed over 250 murders.
Oh,
and really
okay.
flirts that line between serial killer and hitman because he got paid. He was a serial killer who got a job as a serial killer. All right, and he claimed to have been involved in Jimmy Hoffa's murder.
That sounds like someone really passionate about murder.
He loved his work,
You make
Richard.
it your whole career.
Yeah, he made it his passion.
Yeah.
He did it on the side, too. He did it pro bono. He would kill just motorists that pissed him off. But at any rate, he said that Jimmy Hoffa was murdered outside of Detroit, and then his body was put in the trunk of a car, which was then car compacted, put into a cube, and sent to Japan to make more cars. However, I believe Frank Sheeran's deathbed confession, because him and Hoffa were actually friends. Sheeran was the guy that the mob sent, like in The Irishman, to be like, keep an eye on Jimmy Hoffa. So I think what happened was Frank walked him into a room, shot him twice in the back of the head, like the movie portrays, and then his body is cremated. He's never seen again. The mob loves making bodies disappear.
He was like, say hello to my little friend. It's a bunch of like meatballs. Okay. It's a school night. I get it.
Can I share something with you, Havana?
Tell
that
me.
reference hurt me.
Yeah. I came
as
here
a
to
true
hurt.
crime nerd and as a mob movie nerd, that one went. It did the same thing as that shot did to me, where I'm like, that one made me hot. All right, because yes, all right, but the guy who said "say hello to my little friend" in the movie The Irishman is the one getting shot. He's playing Jimmy Hoffa.
The whole time you say
Al
Jimmy,
Pacino.
I just keep thinking Jimmy Buffett. I'm just like, Margaritaville. Is anyone else thinking that in their
You
mind?
know what? Jimmy Hoffa went to the big Margaritaville in the sky.
Okay.
But apparently, many other overweight truck drivers have chomped on cigarillos and have had beers and burgers bought for them because they're able to claim that they know what happened to Jimmy Hoffa, right? Just by virtue of being in the Union. So it's intrinsically linked throughout the years. You understand? Kind of an interesting story. That's the whole thing. That's Jimmy Hoffa. What do you think?
I think that he's a murderer.
I don't know if Jimmy Hoffa doesn't have any confirmed kills.
You know what? He's a trucker though, so he
Yeah.
probably killed prostitutes or something because I feel like that happens in
You know
the
what?
trucking world.
I'm going to push back on you. You're right that happens in the trucking world. That's more of a 70s, 80s, and 90s phenomenon.
Okay.
The serial killer as truck driver. You get Samuel Little, Robert Ben Rhodes. I can point
Okay.
to people. But I think the union that Jimmy Hoffa established actually was part of the reason why that didn't happen for a while.
So he was born in 1913. So how old was he when he died?
He was in his 60s.
60s? Okay.
50s, 60s.
I'm not good at math, so I was just like, trying to calculate.
Yeah. He was a little bit older. He'd been to prison at that point. He technically retired. He was trying to get back in control of the union, at the time of his death. And the mob was like, "You're more trouble than you're worth." Pop. And that's what the mob does.
Maybe he's still alive somewhere today, and it was all just.
He's
faked
camped
to
out
death.
in a Margaritaville somewhere, and he is just sucking down burgers with pineapple on them.
Yeah.
Oh, you ever had a burger with pineapple?
I had one time, and it just wasn't my thing.
Oh.
The pineapple was like,
All right,
I could just eat
all
this
right.
separate.
You know what? I want
And
to
this
settle something
separate.
food-wise right now before I get you out of here. How are you with pineapple on pizza?
If I'm starving.
Whoa,
I'm starving.
Whoa. Who in the crowd, pineapple on pizza, make some noise? People
Okay.
who detest pineapple on pizza made some noise?
Okay.
More high-pitched.
The dog didn't make any noise. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe.
Here's the deal. Because of our beautiful man behind the bar, Joe Rogers, clap for Joe Rogers.
Joe!
Joe introduced me to introducing spice into your pineapple on the pizza. You got to get jalapenos and pepperoni with that, so you
Okay.
counteract the sweet with the spice. Because
Okay.
prior to that, just a Hawaiian style with just like Canadian bacon and
Yeah.
pineapple, I was like, no, too sweet. You get the spice in there, spice with the heat with the sweet. I fucks with it.
That actually honestly sounds like pretty good. I would
Go
try
up
that.
to Flying Pie and get yourself one. That's how Joe got me on their dick.
Okay.
Make some noise for Flying Pie. But before I get you out of here, Havana,
Okay.
I do have one question to ask you.
Okay.
What would you like to happen to your body
Like after
you're dead?
I think it would be really cool if someone buried me under a tree, so I could
Aw.
just kind of like put stuff. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to
Yeah.
say it, but it's a compliment. Pretty gay.
Hey! Yeah, I want
Hell
to be
yeah.
buried with the vagina right in my mouth.
Oh my God, that's perfect note to end it on. Make some noise for Havana! Let's do a side hug, yeah. A hug of a dude you don't want to really touch. I get that. That's my brand. Hey, everybody, we've made it to the last segment of the show, the last game, and I have to ask a favor of the audience because one of our panelists didn't show up, so I need a volunteer from the crowd to come up and do some trivia questions with me. Does anybody want to do that? You look like you were putting your phone in your pocket and your friends are volunteering you. But do you want to do so? They're all multiple choice or true or false, so you got good at. All right, come on up, make some noise for. What's your name? Dina. Everybody, make some noise for Dina. Come on up, Dina. You're gonna want your drink. All right, this is gonna be rough. No alcohol?
No.
Well, pour me a shot then. No, I'm just kidding. I kid, Dina. You're wonderful. You're allergic to alcohol.
Sad to say.
You know, and in my world, that's called being a bitch. I'm just kidding. You're wonderful,
Your
Dina.
world.
Yeah. I hate this. I'll give it up for that, Burn Dina. I love that. Well, can I ask you before we get started, did you know that this show was going on tonight? Did you come out on purpose?
I did come out on purpose. I actually
found it online.
Oh, I love
and
that.
I registered on it. and here
Oh,
we
you
are.
did the Eventbrite and everything.
I sure did.
And were you disappointed to know, oh, it's free, that doesn't get me anything bonus?
No, actually, I was really excited that it was free.
Yeah, well, we do collect tips. There's a QR code right
There you go.
There you go. Just gonna slide that in there, Dina. Do whatever you want with that
We
information,
can
all right?
slide it there.
You can say, yeah, there's a bucket.
Make sure you
there's
put
a
enough for me
bucket.
in there,
yeah.
too.
All right. Well, before we get going with the trivia, I did want to ask you as well. What is, Dina? What is your death row meal? Like, you know you're going to be executed. You can have anything you want for your last meal. Don't give her hints. All right.
I want to know what it is.
Well, she's got a microphone. All right. She's going to tell you.
So, my death row meal would be a New York steak
Ooh.
with lobster tails,
All right.
a baked potato fully loaded,
Excellent.
with a garden salad,
Hell yeah.
and for dessert, I would like a strawberry shortcake.
Fuck yeah. I make some noise for that. That's a damn good last meal.
For as
Hell
long
yeah.
as it looks bloody.
You're going to go to hell full.
Oh, I've been there once already, though.
Have you?
Yes.
You've like
And
been to
they
hell
sent me
before
right
and you're
back.
like, it was Topeka, Kansas. Hell yeah.
He sent me back. I was taking over.
Hell yeah. Dina, I don't want to speak too soon, but you might be my new favorite person. Hell yeah. Dina, you are my birthday present is this segment. Hell yeah. Well, let's do
happy
some-
birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah. One more trip around this big old giant's marble eye. Hell yeah, right?
There you go. Hey.
Artistic. Or autistic, whichever one you want to call me.
Either one, they all sound the same.
They all sound the same. Yeah. All right, let's do it. This first one's true or false. These are all labor-related trivia questions.
Okay.
All right. So, true or false, Dina? No one was killed during the famous Chicago labor unrest known as the Haymarket Affair in 1886. True or false? What does the crowd think? True or false? You guys are smart, because it's correct. That is false. People died.
Lots of people died.
But they were mostly cops. Make some noise for that. Yeah. Hell yeah. You're feeling so devilish, Dina. You're like, that's why they kicked me out of hell. I was kicking all the cops in their taint. Formal labor army known as the Molly Maguires. Have you heard of the Molly Maguires?
Nope.
All right, so they were a group in Ireland back in the 1800s who used to fight landlords. They were sharecropping Irish farmers who would go and fuck with the English landlords and stuff like that, all right? Where did they get their name? I'm going to give you some options. Was it A, the name of a martyr to the cause? B, from a song they would sing? C, they would dress up in drag to beat up the landlords? Or D, it was the name of their leader's daughter?
I want to go with B.
You want to go with B? It's from a song?
I believe so.
Yeah, all right. What does the crowd think? Yeah, you're going to go with it? Oh, my God. Dina, congratulations. You're wrong. It's C. They would dress up in drag, which I think is really fun. I love that crime. Can you imagine a bunch of Irish dudes who look like 15 of me wearing dresses and bonnets armed with shillelaghs going to beat the shit out of a British dude? Make some noise for that. I want to see that movie. I want to write that movie, frankly.
There you go.
There we go. You want to produce?
Sure.
Fuck yeah. Nah, fuck
be
that,
right
Dina.
there.
You're directing. You're going to help me write it. You're going to direct it. You're starring. All right?
There you go.
Hell yeah. I agree. So you're 1 for 1. All right? Not too shabby. Number 3, another multiple choice. In which state did the Battle of Blair's Mountain take place? This was a labor engagement between striking coal miners and the National Guard. Happened in 1921, all right? So which state? Was it A, Pennsylvania, B, North Carolina, C, Kentucky, or D, West Virginia?
What do you guys think?
Yeah! Immediately phones you.
D or D?
C or D.
Oh,
C or D? So I think in Kentucky or West Virginia?
C.
C? Oh my
I.
God. C. C. Yes. C. 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 The letter C and then yes in Spanish. C. C.
Exactly.
God God damn it, I want you to be right. It's D. It's West Virginia.
Yeah, should go with you.
But you know what, Dina? I'm going to give you partial credit because pretty interchangeable, Kentucky, West Virginia. Pretty sure before West Virginia was a state, it was just called West Kentucky. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna give you a 1.5 out of 3. All right,
Hey,
that's a pretty good thing. It's a pretty good thing. And by the way, for winning this, you get absolutely nothing.
You get nothing. Go with nothing.
Hell yeah, Dina! Way to be zen. Make some noise for Dina again. Ideal situation. Ideal audience participation. I love it. All right, number 4. This one's true or false. So true or false? The difference in climate in Wyoming and Colorado were the main reasons for the Great Goat Grazing War of 1903.
Bipolar.
I think you're just diagnosing me. And Dina, that hurts and I feel seen. No, this was a thing. 1903 farmers, ranchers in Wyoming and Colorado couldn't decide on which animal to have.
Okay.
All right, so they started the Great Goat Grazing War. But true or false, the difference in climate made a difference.
True.
All right, crowd thinks true too, it sounds like.
I agree.
Damn it.
It's false. I really wanted it to be true. I guess it kind of ties in, so I'm going to give you partial credit because I like
Well,
you,
I was
Dina.
going
All right.
to say it's truly false.
Oh.
That's what I was trying to say.
You know what? I'm going to give you the point for that. And here's the context. Because what was the actual reason? Agriculture. Goats can eat one type of plant, cattle can eat another type of plant. But does the climate not decide what you can plant, folks?
Right.
Oh, you guys didn't know this was going to be a 4-H meeting. Sorry.
I should have studied.
You should, yeah, but I'm going to give you the point. Make some noise for Dina. All right. So you're at 2.5 to 4. 2.5 out of 4.
For me.
Not too bad. Not too bad. And I will buy you a drink if you get this next one right.
Okay.
All right. But sober drink. Sober drink. Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right.
We'll take it. We'll take your shot.
I'm going to let y'all work it out amongst yourselves.
Amongst yourselves.
All right. So number 5. Multiple choice.
Okay.
What was the name of the protest triggered by Alexander Hamilton's tax on alcohol? This happened right after. This is not in the musical, but this happened right after right after we became a country. All right. So, what was the name of the protest that he triggered? Was it called A, the Corn Revolt, B, the Neville Slaughters, C, the Grain Insurrection, or D, the Whiskey Rebellion?
I want to go with D.
What does the crowd think? I'm realizing in the question I said alcohol. And none of you did. Fuck! Fuck me! Fuck me so hard, Dina. Not actually, but you get what I mean. All right. I mean, if you want. My wife's not coming for a while. I'm kidding, Dina. I'm kidding. I don't want to be a creep. I don't want to be a creep with a microphone and a bolo tie. That's too on brand. So let me just cut to the chase and say, you're all right. It was indeed the Whiskey Rebellion. I've been known to shoot myself in the foot, but I think that means you win. And I love you, Dina. Thank you for doing it. Yeah. What's the last message you got from the crowd? What do you want the crowd to know?
You guys are awesome.
Yeah! Dina, clap again. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was so much fun. Hell yeah, guys. Oh my God, keep it going. Keep it going for Dina. Keep it going. And for all of the comics you saw up here tonight, and for the crowd. We had Michael Phelps, Jason Van Glass, Lindy Tongol, we had Havana, we had Umi Om, and we had Dina. Oh my God, give one more round of applause for the staff here for Covert Café. We got Cody, we got Joe, they're great people. Check us out on Instagram at Covert Café. Check out the YouTube channel, Covert Café Presents. Find all the events that we're doing here. We do a lot of cool shit here, all right? Follow me at Murder Casserole or at Colin Bulldog Mattox. Follow all the people you saw. But most of all, guys, make some noise for your goddamn selves. It's a beautiful night. I really appreciate you guys all coming. Put some people on the murder casserole dick. Get home safe. Stay spooky, and I love you.